We were back this week with Coach Griffin. Coach, a tough game against the Central Catholic last Friday. Everybody knew that'd be a tough game to win, despite the lopsided score. But tell me what you saw from your guys that shows some improvement and shows that you guys are ready to go the rest of the season here.
Well, offense, we'll start there. We did drive the ball, but unfortunately we had some bad turnovers, and against a team like TCC, you can't have those turnovers. So I thought that was positive, and we had a kick return at the end of the game. Amir had a 94-yard return, so that's a positive thing going into the next week. And what that showed, I think that was in the fourth quarter. And it shows that we really wanted to score at the end, and we got some young guys in at the game. It's fortunate and unfortunate, getting beat the way we got beat. But we saw some good things out of some young quarterbacks that should be able to go into this week and hopefully, gain some experience and go from there.
I mean, is it tough to bounce back just mentally from a game like that, or what are you doing this week to get your guys ready to go again on Friday?
I think it's tougher for the kids. It's not tough for the coaches. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for a long time. Saturday morning you're already done. You're moving on to the next game. Obviously for kids, they're kids, so they're 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old kids, and so it's hard for them. But you got to understand, our record is our record, but the teams that we lost to were 14-2 going into this weekend. So the teams, we just got to keep gaining. We beat the team that we're supposed to beat. Now we got to figure out how to beat teams that we're not supposed to beat. But we don't know how good we are right now, but we don't know if we're bad at the same time, because I think the rest of the way, there's teams that we definitely can beat on our schedule, and we just got to go out and show it.
It doesn't get too much easier this week. You're on the road. It's little Whitmer. And what do you know about that team? Are they as good as they normally are, or what have you been hearing?
They got the best quarterback in the league. He's probably the best quarterback I've seen in a while. I don't know if they're as explosive what they've been in the past. They had a Hail Mary they won by last week against St. John's, and they lost the game to a similar opponent that TCC had. That TCC beat Detroit Central Catholic. They lost pretty good, but they've turned the balls over a little bit this year as well. But obviously, we respect the opponent, so they're going to get better every week, and they're known for winning. So, we just got to continue to battle. If we don't turn the ball over this week, we definitely can compete with them. We have the athletes to compete with anybody. We just have to put it all together.
You spoke of this a little bit. After you get through this week, I mean, there's some real winnable games for Lima Senior, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, looking ahead the track, the Finleys, the Fremont Rosses. Mm-hmm. What has to happen? What do you guys got to really work on to get some more wins?
We just got to win in the games. I mean, we've had good practices, so it's not that we don't practice well. We just have to translate the practice to the field, and that's what we haven't done. Do trust what the coaches are telling them in the game and do what your job is supposed to do. That's what we haven't shown in the game. Practices have been good, but we got to continue to do that, and we have to get a win. Once you get a win, I think against a team that that's a good team or just a close game win, I think that'll propel you the rest of the way. But they have to believe. If we don't believe and what we're doing and believe together, we got together T-shirts and things of that nature. Attitude is everything. If we don't believe in what we're saying, then we're going to struggle. But if we believe in everything, we definitely can beat some teams down the line.